Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning. If you're new here, welcome. I am a part-time reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I love reselling clothing for a profit online, and I love sharing my reseller life with you here on this channel. So I do lots of unboxing videos. If you've watched my channel before, you've probably seen them, and I come back 90 days later to tell you guys what has sold, and then I give a recommendation of whether or not I would purchase this box again. In 2021, I unboxed over 60 mystery boxes, and most of them I put on this channel, and I keep track and I show you guys 90 days later what has sold, and I make a recommendation if I would purchase the box again. So I thought it would be fun to do a little like compilation of the top 10 best and the top 10 worst of 2021. So I know it's a little late. I was moving, so I wanted to give each box at least 90 days. And there were a few that I unboxed right in December. So I thought it was only fair to give every single box 90 days. And then March came around and I was moving, and then April came around and I was doing my 300 listing challenge. So here we are in May. A little late, but better late than never. And I think the information is still very relevant. So if you're interested in reseller content, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post all kinds of reseller content, tips, tricks, and what's working for me in hopes that it helps you in your reseller business as well. Drop me a like if you find this helpful. Hit that notification bell if you want to see my next video, which is going to be the top 10 worst. So today we're going top 10 best. Next video will be top 10 worst, because that's important to know too, right? And I bet you guys probably want to know that even more. So over the course of 2021, I purchased boxes from various mystery liquidation companies, I guess, ThredUp, Jomar, Boutique by the Box, Restock Wholesale, Goodwill Blue Box. There's probably more I can't think of right now. My rule of thumb for the mystery boxes is I want to at least triple my money. So that's sort of what this is based on as far as how I decided which ones are best, which ones are worst. I look at how much I spent on it and then how much was my return on investment. So if I spent $50 on a box, I would say it's a good box. If I made $150, getting my $50 back plus $100, tripling my money altogether. So that's sort of how I made it a level playing field. I level set this. And how I'm going to report it out to you is basically how much return on investment based on how much I spent, which is what helped me determine if it was a good box. Now, little disclaimer, some of the boxes, may have had a slight advantage based on when in the year I listed them. So for example, I report out at 90 days, but I don't take the stuff down necessarily like right at 90 days. So if it was a box from early 2021, it is possible that the stuff in that box technically had a little bit longer to sell than the stuff that is listed in December, for example. So do keep that in mind. Those older boxes technically had a little bit of advantage, but I don't think it made that much difference. And again, disclaimer number 2, I'm not affiliated. I'm not here to sell you these boxes. I am just reporting out what has happened to the boxes that I have purchased. So take it for what you will. Just because I ordered a ThredUp denim box, let's just say, and it was good, does not mean that your ThredUp denim box is going to be as good. It's a mystery. That's why they're mystery boxes, right? So take this with a grain of salt. Make sure that if you're going to buy mystery boxes, do what's best for you and your business. So that being said, let's jump into the countdown. So number 10 was a ThredUp denim box. I paid $65.88 for it. My return on investment was $216.87. So I made 3.29 times my initial investment. Obligatory tissue paper. Okay, let's dive right in. So these are Abercrombie & Fitch. These are men's, Landon Slim. I can tell you right now, these are probably in the rescue box because they're full of holes, but they probably are factory intended destroyed denim, so I'm cool with that. Number 9 was a Jomar shoebox, and this one was $95.26 that I put into it. My return was $313.86, 3.29% the investment. Ooh, so excited what's in here. Okay, I'm just gonna show you guys the ones that I'm excited about. These are Tory Burch, guys. Ooh. Size 7, these are quilted wedges. I feel like this quilting pattern material is in season for fall this year. So, and they're in pretty good shape. Actually, they're in very good shape. That's an exciting find. Number 8 was another thread-up denim box, $65.96, and that's estimate with tax and shipping on all of these, by the way, guys. And my earnings was $221.99 on this one. So 3.37% return on investment. That was an awesome box. Number 7, surprise, surprise, thread-up denim box. This was actually my first denim box of the year. Quite frankly, might have been my first unboxing video that I ever did because I started in March of 2021 with the unboxings. $65 and some change as my buy-in and $228.04 profit, 3.46 cents return on investment. Number 6 is the Jomar Spring Shoes box, which this was men's like sandals, but I bought it in the fall, but still $48.50 investment and $170 profit. So 3.51% return on investment. Another pair of Skechers men's sandals. I think these are the exact same shoe. Another pair of these relaxed fit Skechers. That's good. And then another pair of sandals. These are black. The other two are brown. I was very, very pleasantly surprised by that box. Number 5, Jomar, the Tresca box. So this was an experimental box. I had never heard of Tresca, and I have never really sold costume jewelry or any jewelry at all, basically. But the cost of goods was relatively low, so I gave it a shot. I paid $54.20, and I made $191.80 on that box. So 3.54% return on investment. Did not expect that box to do anything, and it actually ended up being a pretty good buy. Number 4 is another thread-up denim box. This one I paid $65-ish, and my profits were $222.38, 3.5% return on investment. Number 3 was a box from Boutique by the Box, and I don't even know if I would ever get to buy, like, I don't know if they even do this anymore. At one point, they were doing like the pieces that they decided were not fit for resale, because, you know, Boutique by the Box hand curates all of their pieces and all of their boxes. You know, they pull out anything that has flaws or whatever. So anyway, this was a box of flawed items that they deemed like not listable or not sellable in their regular boxes. So they posted it for, I think, $1, 20 pieces for $20. And now, granted, we're talking return on investment here. I spent $20 on this box and I made $73. So not a ton of profit, but because the cost of goods was so low, it was 3.7 times my initial investment. And I think actually like around half of what was in that box was trash. Like it was stuff that they pulled, but it was only like 3 or 4 pieces that were still okay that I ended up making money on. So that was an interesting box as well. Number 2, and if you haven't noticed a theme by now, I'm going to go ahead and point it out. It's a thread-up denim box, my number 5 denim box of the year. $65 into it, $244 in sales, 3.7 return on investment. And honestly, I purchased a total of 6 ThredUp denim boxes last year. 5 of those 6 are on this top 10. And the one that's not in the top 10 was number 15. So, I mean, when I say I have a favorite box and it's the ThredUp denim box, it's for a reason. Like almost every single one was a great return on investment. So, and number 15, the one's not on the list, was a 2.5 times return on investment. So still not terrible, right? So ThredUp denim box, if you see more ThredUp denim box unboxings on this channel in the future, it is because I'm going to go ahead and call it tried and true. Like it sells, it's profitable. Yeah, there's a lot of junk in them. Like you have to end up redonating or whatever, but the profit's there. So I'm just saying. And number 1, if you've watched my channel, you've probably heard me rave about this box. This was the Jomar cold weather boots box. I purchased this in like July and it was full of fall and winter boots. Might have been June. I don't know. It was like off season and it was full of like really good brand name shoes. I think it was 10 pair. I paid $66 for 10 pair of boots and I ended up making $259 off this box. And actually, I think I still have 1 pair of boots that didn't even sell yet. So that was almost 4 times my investment in that box. These are Cliffs by White Mountain. These are Vince Camuto. What are these? Splendid. These are some tall boots. Okay, that's gross. There's nylons inside. These are really? These are Steve Madden. More tall boots. These feel like leather as well. Vince Camuto again. These are also Steve Madden. Another brand I've never heard of. La Canadienne. These are Soft Waves. These are like snakeskin, I guess. So that's all 10 pair. Pantyhose. Thank you for the pantyhose, Jomar. And okay, who was expecting a Jomar box in number 1? Not me. I was expecting ThredUp denim, ThredUp denim, ThredUp denim, which we got. But then this Jomar, like random Jomar box, like came out of nowhere and made the number 1 spot. So there you have it. I will say that it's a good mix from the different places I source from. And some surprises, I guess. And it just goes to say that mystery boxes truly are a mystery. Sometimes you'll get good ones, sometimes you'll get bad ones, and there's really no good or bad company, I guess, to order from. We have our favorites, but that's why I show you everything that I unbox, so you guys can see the good, the bad, the indifferent, because it just depends on what you end up getting in your box. So that is it for today. That's top 10 best. Next video I post will be top 10 worst. So stay tuned for that one. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you're subscribed. I know you want to see it. I know you probably have some ideas of what's in there if you've been watching my channel, but I want to share it with you guys anyway. So that's it for today's video. I will post the next one, will be my next video of the top 10 worst. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next one.